Today, I will be doing the hardest Super Mario 64 challenge that has ever been thought of. Now, out of all the stars and challenges that you could think of, what would you think that this would be? If you guessed teaching my girlfriend how to play Super Mario 64, then you would be right. Immediately off the bat, she decided to just beat the shit out of me for no reason. I don't get why, but she was feeling very violent. Next, I taught her the basic controls of Super Mario 64, like crouching, jumping, and hitting. We arrived at Bob-omb Battlefield and decided to get the 6th star. Yeah, I always start these off with the 6 stars as the first star for some reason. Now, this one was way more independent, and I wish I would have showed her more on how to do this. But she was getting chased by bombs. Somehow, with almost both of us dead, we finally broke the gates of the Chomp's Gate and grabbed the 1st star. Now we came to the more dependent levels. Once she got over here with me, I decided to teach her a speedrunning technique. I gave her an example of what to do, and I told her to follow. Very shockingly, when she decided to do it, she got it in her first attempt. Once we got to the top, we decided to face King Bob-omb. Hey there, before we get any farther, I would like to show you what our goal of the video is. Our first goal is to beat King Bowser in the first level. The second goal is to get 16 stars in total. You might be asking why not just beat the game. We don't have that type of attention span. At least not my girlfriend. Back to the video. Once we both faced him, I taught her how to kill King Bob-omb. I gave her a demonstration and told her to repeat. But I guess King Bob-omb decided to do what I told her. Though she somehow lived, she tried to get up here and, by whatever means, somehow killed herself. I decided to take the initiative and just kill him for us. Now this time, I decided to let her take more part in this. Once we got to the top of the mountain, I tried to get up there and somehow fell off the entire mountain. Now it was her job to get to the top of the flagpole. With her skill and courage, she got to the flagpole and got us a time of 1 minute and 8 seconds. The Koopa came back up and we got the star. Next, I told her to get in the cannon and shoot up to the island in the sky. On her first attempt, she managed to do it perfectly. She secured the 4th star and we decided to do the next one. This time, we decided to go to the mountains. This is where I taught her how to go down the slide. It was going seemingly perfect until she oversteered. But we eventually made it out together and grabbed our 5th star. To get experience on how to treat a newborn, I decided to give her this little baby to bring back to its mother. I told her to follow my exact moveset that I did right here. With that, she completed it perfectly. We obviously restarted the level and tried to do this again. I personally handed her the newborn this time and told her to bring it back to its mother without dying. I suggested a maybe simpler option for her, and not to overdo it. Now she slid down and made it without falling, and then got really attracted to this mushroom for some reason. Next, I told her to follow me and to make sure not to get too hurt. In the end, she finally delivered it to the mother, getting us the 6th star. Now came to where we meet my girlfriend's biggest enemy, the penguin. She died, and even us both dying. When it seemed like she was getting really close, sadly, she fell off at the very last moment. When we waited for the star to spawn, she for some reason went through the door and spawned us both outside. When trying to make it back, I accidentally slid off, but managed to catch myself over here, to where I got the 7th star. Next, we decided to do the penguin race again, to which she didn't know where she was going for some reason. With this not being really her fault because the penguin was so fucking big, she fell off. But we still managed to get the 8th star. Next was probably our hardest stage yet. With 5 seconds in, she already managed to kill herself. I told her to help me get this red coin that was floating over there by staying over there and getting on the orange blocks, to which she didn't. So after I got it myself, we decided to go get the other red coins. I told her to try to make her way up here to where she went in the completely opposite direction. We restarted the level because she'd killed herself too many times. When I finally got to the end, I managed to try to get this red coin and also killed myself. In the end, we finally made it up together and got the 9th star. I taught her how to get Bowser's tail, but she was having a little bit of trouble. She missed her first attempt, but she didn't give up. I distracted him while I told her to get his tail, and she threw him for the 2nd time. I distracted him for the 3rd time, and she gave it another swing. She missed. With her 5th attempt, she missed again. But in the 6th one, she managed to do it, and I was super proud of her because we marked off our first objective. Now was day 2 of Super Mario 64. I asked her to jump in the painting, to which she went to the wrong one. Once we made it in, we decided to try to do the 21-second star. This was an oopsie on my part because I tried to do the speedrunning strat, but managed to accidentally jump off. But with my girlfriend's amazing skill, she still got us the regular star. On the 2nd try, I decided to do it again and got us a completion with 18 seconds. We went on to the flying stage, which we managed to complete with ease. I decided to get this star here so that we could speed up the process a little bit more. My new objective that I had for my girlfriend was to get as many coins as possible so that we can get the 100 coin star, and I could get the red coin so we can get the red coin star. While she was a big help, I managed to get the last coin from the piranha plant sleeping in the flower bed. Then she grabbed the red coin star. Once we were 1 star away, I decided to try to teach her this jump. To show you how well that got, let me show you a time lapse. We went up to Thwomp Thwomp Thwomp, whatever the fuck his name is, and decided to beat him, while Rosa was in a bubble because she was feeling a little unmotivated. We knew we couldn't let the last star just end up like that, so we went down to get Mips. In the end, we both managed to get Mips and finally take his star. Thank you guys for watching this journey. Me and her had so much fun while doing this, and this has to be my favorite video yet. For more content, please like and subscribe, and I'll get to you later.